Victor Adetiba with ScrumLife.com, back with our book club. This episode is sponsored by Mansatech Training Academy. Link in the description. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Today, we're reading another excerpt from the book, 97 Things Every Scrum Practitioner Should Know, Collective Wisdom from the Experts, edited by Gunther Varen. Starting on page 6, actually, it's not really about Scrum. Stacia Viscardi. Scrum is a seemingly simple creation that tells us how to run sprints, create burndown charts, and define done, among other things. You'll recall reading about Scrum phrases like, Scrum is easy on the surface, but difficult to implement. That is because on the surface, the Scrum facade is simple, like a perfectly lined up row of bricks. Dig a little deeper, however, and find the gnarly, twisted roots of managing complex and chaotic situations, the cornerstone of people and motivation, and remnants of lean foundations. They are like ancient aqueducts running under a modern street. Scrum is ultimately a balcony from which we may view reality, whatever it might be, so that people can make higher quality decisions based on a newer and improved version of that reality. I tweeted some time ago that Scrum is a system integration test to see if it's possible for an organization to deliver value in a sprint. That test reveals the system's failures or impediments that we then must go and fix. These bugs, bumps in the road, impediments hold the key to what constrains an organization's ability to deliver what really matters: functionality to make its users, customers, and or market happy. All of a sudden, you go and implement Scrum. This exposure of reality, this big test, and it's no surprise that you encounter some backlash. Just like in waterfall projects, developers are reluctant to hand over code to the testers after the dreaded code freeze milestone. Teams and organizations are reluctant to learn what they may discover when they hand over the reality of the situation to the transparency of this test called a sprint. Practicing Scrum is also made difficult by its impact on the decision-making structure in an organization. Now, a product owner owns the what and the why, the development team owns the how and the how fast of delivery, and a Scrum Master is the facilitator and the revealer of impediments. These roles and simple mechanics were created so that complex projects could be conquered in one sprint at a time, and to make software development a profession again, wherein people could be trusted and respected, and thus could explore solutions and ultimately feel proud of their work. Scrum is inherent in its 5 values and is often difficult for traditionally minded managers to grasp when they falsely believe in methodology as the breaker of chains. This is why I say it's not really about Scrum. It's about using a framework to discover what was not known before. So get started and adapt to what is revealed to you. Use the boundaries of prioritization, time boxing, and roles to help the team and organization understand what is discovered. People's fear of failure and the unknown sometimes make it difficult to do the right thing, and an organization doesn't readily embrace its failures, and it is my hope that over time, by using Scrum or any empirical method, they'll improve at doing so as an essential part of a journey of discovery. So many times we've worked in organizations, or I've worked in organizations where, just like this article says, Scrum isn't the issue. It's the impediments, the blockers, the aqueducts, if you will, that are uncovered by a process that's supposed to be as transparent as Scrum. Sometimes those blockers or impediments lie in ancient practices that the team has been forced to do and has just continued to do, even if they don't necessarily make sense. Sometimes the impediments are organizational or senior leadership that maybe doesn't want the team to change or doesn't want to truly empower the team to make the best decisions, or maybe the decision makers are just too far away from the work and aren't as knowledgeable about the work as the developers. Sometimes it's a product owner that isn't truly a product owner. They don't have a real say-so. They aren't the true person that is responsible for organizing the product backlog, and they've got to take a lot of their cues from other people within the organization, external to the team. And so once all of these idiosyncrasies, if you will, have been exposed through the framework of Scrum, a lot of times you get a lot of pushback. And so it truly isn't Scrum a lot of times that is the issue. It's the underlying things that have been uncovered that are the things that keep a team from truly becoming self-organizing and striving to deliver consistent value to customers or stakeholders. Enjoy today's episode. Leave me a comment. Tell us what you think. Looking forward to seeing you in our next episode. Bye-bye.